Hello there and welcome to my reaction to an incorrect summary of Cruelty Squad by Maxor. Didn't expect this to happen today, but here it is. The game itself is quite trippy, and the Maxor's editing is trippy in its own way. So this is gonna be a good blend of everything. I just noticed that intro has... Is there everything? No. Like the division. There's a division like into bits, and intro has slash some whatever it says in, I think, Chinese. Possibly says intro. I don't know. Whatever, let's begin, shall we? Let me go back. There we go.
I am genuinely serious about the epilepsy warning. Cruelty Squad is a profound
epilepsy warning.
That's very nice and respectable looking. Really
I've seen a lot of videos on, well, not a lot, a few videos on Cruelty Squad, so I know what's going on a bit.
Acid trip? No. This is going to be an acid adventure. Set in a
it's acid life.
Known as capitalism, where landlord phobia is a thing of the past, and the value of human life has plummeted so low, it's negative. We play as an esteemed person of wealth, who is tasked with the assassination and suffering of anyone unlucky enough to be in the same room as me, but progresses to dark and sinister revelations that result in the death of 5 separate gods. Including yourself. Listen, I know this game can be a little bit confounding and difficult to interpret. The messaging is just so deep. But don't worry, I've played this game for hundreds of hours, and I still don't know what's happening in this.
Of course you have. That's not surprising anyone. And if this video never came out, I would think that he played this video. He played this game for hundreds of hours. Okay.
So the game begins with our concerningly red protagonist experiencing wet when we receive a most unusual phone call.
Hey, what's poppin', little incel? Ever think about playing God?
No.
Well, I do, so listen up. We need to... Look, I know things have been hard after your lobotomy, which is why I feel comfortable giving you a gun. So, welcome to the US Marine Corps. Just kidding, of course. We shoot people for actual money.
Oh, sweet. How much?
I didn't say your money. Your mission is to assassinate the business world's finest in increasingly deranged bouncy castles and, alternate dimensions. Just, don't think about it too hard.
Okay,
yeah.
I've got one question for you. Can I watch the static channel?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Static is my favorite channel.
Taking the first step on our quest to literally eat the rich, we come upon the realization
that
you
can do
this
that.
is what the game looks like, all the way down to the abnormally large picture frame that is present at all times. It also changes based on whether or not we have a soul, so if you die too many times, you will be disconnected from the light of God, cursed to roam the earth as a mass of writhing flesh. Also, I can eat dead bodies now, so I guess they have good taste. This game's graphics are not just
unlike
terrifying, they're consistently terrifying, and there's no way of telling whether or not something has a deeper meaning or if the devs are just fucking with you.
Yeah.
10-hour video essay on killing my landlord. I wonder what it could possibly mean.
Pyro be like.
The reload mechanics require you to yank the mouse backwards like you have fucking conniptions. This represents how hard it is to do anything in this game. He's like a DVD player. Visiting the meat room, we why is there a meat room? What do you mean I can't reverse the process? I would like to go back now. Visiting the actual mission this time, we notice that the rest of the game is...
As soon as you start the game, you can't leave.
A fundamental level. You see, each mission has many different ways to approach, and all of them are completely fine and normal looking. Sometimes, a mission will have you navigate the inside of a building, making your way downwards through many a mysterious doorway, before depositing you back at the roof again. This doesn't help me at all. My favorite part of this mission is definitely the gigantic meat shaft. No matter what you do not eat the pills that make
meat
you go
shafts are
upside down.
great.
Worst mistake of my life. So after giving Big Pharma a taste of their own medicine and devouring the evidence, we make our way to the most organized neighborhood in Houston, which just so happens to be shaped like a pentagram. Welcome to Paradise City, one of the most normal levels in the game, containing within it a myriad of fun destinations, like the church that was converted into a pizza store. What the fuck did they put in the walls? The orphan eviscerator, child's conception of what a castle is, the
how do they have pizza stored in the church, to be honest?
Actual compound, which I immediately rammed into with my Hyundai Sonata so I could catch a bite with the big man himself. Driving very responsibly to the next target. Traffic jam. Well, I've never tasted it. We encounter the funny lady, whose pathfinding forbids her from entering the street. My guy really does not want to jaywalk in this neighborhood. Just gotta, killing the next man with his hands behind the ground.
Be careful not to get yourself into that
and most regular
funny green smoke.
As is evidenced by the, KYS. Keep yourself safe. Cons yurt site. That is an interesting wallpaper. It makes me feel so protected and safe.
Yeah.
Looks like you've got quite the collection.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Buddy.
I see you've taken a liking to my Funko Pops.
No, I haven't.
Amazing, isn't it? That they embrace me despite my flesh. For the packaging is eternal and pure. I will be as the lion and as the Nephilim. If you kill me, my soul will ascend to plastic.
Are you okay, man?
Release me from my corporeal flesh, and I will become as the
Sorry, buddy. That was a slippery slope fallacy. Yo, I'm gonna have what this guy's having.
You should have had
My
it.
entire world has been. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way. So it turns out if you keep falling for 10 minutes, the game dislikes that. I got a real case of the heebie-jeebies. The rest of this mission is really
It's a
fun,
bit shaky.
especially when I figured out I could sell the organs that I found. But I couldn't help but notice that something was a little bit off about the town catacombs. Every city in America has to have one. So, while getting inspiration for my next creepypasta video where Mario comes out of the pipes and kills me, we descend deeper through the bone zone and into the...
Yeah, the void.
No. I'm gonna have to play the whole level like this, aren't I? Hey guys, welcome to the stage that closed its eyes. Known for its many visible landmarks, like the Eyeball Sun or the Transmission Towers. Really big fan of the microwave ASMR that permeates the entire level. Just don't play this at the very end of the
Just
game.
imagine you are
otherwise-
inside a microwave. Start spinning
I
and
want
stuff.
God to come down and explain this to me. This is actually
There is no
my nightmare
God.
now. So after
Oh, well, I
killing people in
guess.
the pitch darkness, like the game is
There will
trying
be
to
no God.
censor itself, we make our way to the ominous glowing mansion, where we can roleplay as American police by slaughtering the entire Dark World population. This is the shittiest game of Where's Waldo I've ever seen. Hey guys, Maxer here, and today we're going to be visiting the pulsating meat. I think this planet might be better without light.
Hey, buddy, you know you can't just walk in here and kill people,
Ooh,
right?
Pyro.
Oh yeah, says who?
The police say that, actually.
I recognize the voices
Oh,
before, but I
appeal
can't
to authority.
remember the
I'll
names
show you
of
an
people.
ad hominem attack. I'm gonna kill myself.
Damn, these episodes are short.
So after escaping our banishment to the Shadow Realm, we journey to the headquarters of the Gamer Subs Corporation, where we can try their delicious energy drinks for a fraction of the price.
That's why it's
Before
called
we do
Max
any of
Sells
that,
Out.
We need to steal a forklift and use it to cross the ocean. I don't think OSHA's on board with this one.
Howdy, stranger. You aren't from around these parts, are you? That's okay. Me and my ominous friends in the sky.
Russian
welcome
badger.
visitors to our humble abode, especially after bringing us an entire
Barely was able to put
forklift.
the
How
voice
do
to
you-
the
Never mind.
name.
There are many more fish in the sea, after all. So please, take my long, sturdy pole.
So I'm 50-50 so
Practice
far,
the art of the
I think,
Pisces
with
to
the
your
voice.
heart's content.
Thank you.
And don't worry, we will be watching you every step of the way.
I kinda don't want to fish anymore. Finally, alone
I think
with
this
my
is,
thoughts,
like,
I
very
soon
optional.
realized that each fish I caught was worth more than beating this mission, and that each of them has a speculative value on the stock market, which I proceeded to trade on for the next 30 minutes. Not actual stocks, mind
that's
you,
not actually
just
that
the
much.
fish. I even made a literal fish index fund. It's what the Sky Demons would have wanted. So we head back to
Yeah,
Gamer
true.
Subs, link in the description, where we find a 10% discount on delicious energy products, most of which comes in this cool powder, so please don't store it. What the fuck
Is
is
there
this
anything?
text shit? Oh no. Oh god, it's on the floor. These are all of the dissatisfied customers. Along the way, discovering many
It's kinda like
amazing
they're in
flavors,
Funko
such as
Box-
Sigma Brain,
Funko Pop
Grandpa-
boxes.
Grandpa's ashes, or just lean. Yes, that is Joe Biden on the cover. Bad and
I mean, why not?
Made into the guacamole gamer fart flavor. It's so cheap and affordable. So after ascending,
Yeah, the creator of it was in this video earlier.
Devious role in the making of this video, leading us to be arrested by the police for all of the criminal deals you can find in the description.
I kinda like it. I like that it was just part of the video, pretty much.
Year is 2024.
Like the
police
sponsorship.
have formed a self-serving cult who conspire to get away with the killing of Dark Worlders. Now it's up to us to offer the police chief a 12-gauge diversity seminar, who took so many steroids that he is transformed into a bouncy castle. This level is a borderline nonsensical collection of rooms. Where
That's the
even
whole
slightest
game.
noise will cause an absolute cavalcade to chase you down the halls like I've entered the Scooby-Doo isekai. Take, for instance, this room.
Suicide
Am
Squad
I
isekai.
interrupting something? I am gunning down an actual clown car. Fuck the police? Eat the rich? No.
Eat the police.
Fucking police.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is there ain't no song called Fuck the Post Office. Here we got the basketball court.
Should be,
what
actually.
is my camera doing? I believe I'm having a stroke. Here we encounter the actual brain tumor experience. An enemy whose primary attack is making the game impossible to play. I normally don't get motion sickness, but like Jesus Christ. Let's hope the next level
Yeah.
has, really cool enemies that are equally as fun to play against.
I remember them being extremely strong. Like maybe
So
immune
after
to normal
translating
bullets or
this
something?
chief,
I don't
We are
I'm
sent
not
to the
sure.
shopping mall so we can befriend the President of the United States. Along the way, visiting the many benefits of modern consumerism, such as the Punishment Store, which sells the amazing cubes that cover the entire screen. The game E, which sells a realistic
Gum
depiction of
E.
a panic attack.
Gam.
Man, I would kill for a copy of Garbino's Quest. It is the world's only video game. Oh well, guess I'll have to go to the gun store instead.
Can't tell who that is.
Don't come to the mall tomorrow.
The Pizza Cathedral / wallpaper store. The other Punishment Store, which sells the Funko Pops. The
true
plant
punishment.
shop do be having plants escaping into the mall and killing everyone. It is only a matter
Oh no,
of time.
Plants vs.
Gun
You.
and Gear, which seems to be a...
What did I say about coming to the mall?
We need to get out of here. And of course, Donut World, which is filled with the police officers. Needless to say, this level
Yes
is really
World.
big, with a variety of routes that don't really result in your death as much as guarantee it. My favorite example being the hey there. Oh god, we need to get in the elevator. The noise is just so terrifying. I guess I'm safe. I don't think he's going away. Oh my god, he's still making that sound. Drop my
Of
game.
course, you think he's gonna stop?
He found my address. Is everything okay, buddy? So after sneaking around my enemies really carefully, I think he's a little stuck. We dispose of the presidential Evangelions and secure a meeting with the big Biden on campus. This is where he tells us his amazing plans to impose a 1% income tax and stop turning the water into fry oil, which I have to say is really landlord-phobic of him. When he says something so wealth-phobic, you gotta hit him with that CEO stare. Also, fun fact, if you head outside the map, they just put Elon's face as a texture. I just wanted you to know that. Exiting the
It's
level,
fine, he's
we
just
notice
laughing
that
at the
friendship
deer.
of the
I think that's the
president has
picture.
caused the stock market to exponentially increase with no upper limit.
broken
causing
dolphin.
my fish index fund to increase in value indefinitely. I would invest in GameStop, but it has become a sine wave. Very volatile prices. So to maximize our earnings, I decided to get up from my computer and eat dinner. And when I came back, I had accrued the funds to buy everything in the entire game. I feel like this counts as some sort of tax fraud.
Nah. That's very wealth-phobic view of the world you got there, Maxar.
So, after buying all the game's upgrades before the government...
You're gonna get
taxed
ordered
me,
to go
we
after
went back
yourself.
to our unassuming abode to unwind and watch my favorite YouTube channel.
Pick up the fucking phone.
Hello?
95 counts of market manipulation, $5 million in untaxed earnings, 2 billion counts of rape, and you somehow managed to buy an onion future.
Oh shit.
There are
Wait, what was that?
somehow managed to buy an onion future.
Trading of onion futures has been banned in America since 1958. This is because one person bought every single onion in Chicago. Okay.
Oh shit.
There are federal agents outside your house, so if
Oh,
you
and the
this
big boys
shit,
too.
you have to earn it.
Okay, but can I shoot my landlord?
What?
This has nothing to do with my rent. I'm just taking the opportunity. CEO grind set.
Just evicted another 6 rentoids. 18 if you count the children. Can't believe so many single mothers could fit in the same room. Also, I'm gonna be adding a 300% visitation fee to your rent.
Unfortunately for this man, I am a dedicated Maoist. My actual landlord is gonna swap me after he sees this. This apartment is certainly very complex, both spatially and geopolitically on account of the
God.
ominous towers in the distance. With most hallways, either
Hopefully
leading
there
to
aren't
a
any
maze of
ominous
wonder and
planes
mystery,
going into
or
them.
just taking you straight out of the top floor. So this is certainly a room. Every apartment has one. Life has many doors, fed boy. We did it, guys. We found the doorway. Cool. It's two normal towers. But worst of all, this level makes us interact with our neighbors, which wouldn't be bad if the level didn't sound like this. How about we just go talk to this guy? What the fuck? This guy's got fascinating things to tell us about. I don't think I'm allowed to repeat this one. Oh, well, you got me. I am a dedicated Maoist after all. Don't worry, fellas. He's just writing a tweet. Very black suppository and debased of him. Oh, he was keeping a slave. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. So we get away with a minor misdemeanor and several dozen deaths, then move on to get some fun and relaxation on the high seas.
Hey,
some roulette.
Sorry, buddy. That was a funny prank I just pulled. 49 people are dead. Turns out tax fraud's been legal for 10 years, so no hard feelings.
Wow, I guess rich people can get away with anything.
We prefer
I
the
mean,
term people of wealth.
pretty much.
Now, if you're ready, let's go kill some rich fucks.
Booze and cruise, let's go.
Welcome to the world's most beautiful and secluded getaway, where there are no authorities to hear your screams. And screaming there will certainly be, as half the population of the ship is actively begging for death. Genius writing. I think their microphone is broken. And
Is that the actual sound from the game?
It's time to talk about what I spent all of my insider trading on, and why it was a really bad idea. You see,
Oh yeah, I remember that being bad.
Just a number of upgrades, but most of these upgrades are objectively bad. We've got
Yeah.
implants that slightly change the game's contrast and transform me into a fucking golem. Spend $1 million to ruin the game. Use a radio to play any song from this game's amazing soundtrack. What? Is this what the kids call slurpcore? We have lost
Yes.
the aux privileges. Ruin the game with increased contrast. Bring the dark world into every world. And completely break the game by swinging outside the map and killing the target through the floor. This amazing feat of game design is only possible with an augmentation known as the Grapendix, which
Yeah.
biology randomly kills you. The Grapendix allows you to attach yourself to walls, attach yourself to ceilings, trampolines, people on the street, and of course, the bullets that you fire. Transforming the game from a quirked up stealth shooter with a little bit of swag into the Mach 5 nightmare that I have always wanted to play. And that isn't even mentioning the
I mean, you
Biothruster,
just played
which,
one of
by a
those.
disgusting amount of goo at a
The ultra kill
disturbingly high
one.
speed, completely bodies any sense of pacing or level design. And it's the best shit ever made. Just be careful on the way down.
Ooh, Cube Factory.
Okay, so apparently every single level just has a room like this. It's just like a real cruise ship. So
Yeah.
after collapsing the nearby pool,
What, you
by
never been in
flying
one?
into it, this fucking guy just doesn't give a shit. We gamble away our life savings for a little too long and have to pick up all the coins individually. 90% of players quit before.
Think you can win a gun if you do that enough?
Just to be sure.
When there's a chance to win the I'm not
For
sure
the
if
next
it's that the
fun,
one or...
enjoyable vacation, we decide to take a trip to the nearby alternate dimension where we can relax and admire the many disturbing entities like the Bubble Buddies or the anomalous
Michelin
hot tub
Man.
zombie. I guess I'm not going to open that door.
Yeah, no need, just
You
leave.
guys having fun over there? We can also check out the secret underground maze of unusual layout and sinister implications.
Nothing sinister about that, hello.
Behold, mortal, for I am the object of thy quest, the beacon of hope that you have sought for a millennia.
Is he okay?
And that is why the Jews did it.
Did what again?
Planned my niece's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell if that's a historian or not.
Bog Business is a really
It's similar voice to an historian, but not exact.
I think I might have
Like maybe it's him but with a different mic.
It's time to clean the urinals at double the speed. This level is just a really fun time, which is why everyone at the farm is so happy to be alive. Miyazaki really outdid himself with this one. Heading through the swamp and into the
I mean, it does look
dimension, we find ourselves
similar.
on the precipice of a dark and mysterious valley, veiled in a tapestry of terrifying secrets and even more terrifying answers. Something is out there.
I mean, not big boys, but golems are immune to normal bullets.
Observing our every move, examining me as I cover the entire valley in feces. Heading deeper into the mines, we are overcome with the strong sense that something is profoundly amiss, and the workers are... what the fuck? These are the faces of evil. And in the darkest reaches of these twisted caverns, we uncover
Good,
a
finally
dreadful
good Zelda
secret
game
never meant
reference.
to see the light of day. Meat in this world is not grown, it is harvested.
This Witcher music? What is
Earth
this?
itself lives and breathes, but most importantly, it feels pain. And it likes it.
Hey man, nice to meet you. Listen, I know it looks bad, but in my defense, it was really funny. I promise to you that my crumbing days are over. From this moment onward, I will be
Also
sticking
kind of a
strictly
familiar
to
voice.
adult porn.
Strictly to what?
Oh! You mean the meat mine? Don't worry about it. After all, there's nothing you can do to reverse the process.
So we reverse the process using Remington therapy, then navigate the
You
vascular
can
system
maybe
all the way
slow
back
it
to the
down.
Beginning of the level, leading us to our 5th vacation of the video in a respectable financial establishment, which I can be trusted to explore responsibly.
Damn, this is just a regular Persona game.
8 hours.
This is a true sequel to Persona 5 with the casino and the boat and everything.
But, I'm gonna break even soon. Just played the slots for 10 hours straight and 1 hour gay. My favorite is the slot machine that just generates garbage. This casino
Oh, maybe that one can give you a gun? I don't know.
one of every enemy in the game that you will be going into. And I forget what else there is. But that is okay, since this is basically the longest level in the game anyways.
Oh.
I killed everyone in the fucking casino, so we gamble away my son's child support. And because of our
Yeah,
amazing
the
return
gun
from
casino,
which
yeah,
is
the gun
we are
machine.
given invites to attend the annual Illuminati convention, where we get to wine and dine with all of the world's billionaires and politicians before sacrificing the child. Welcome to the Idiot Party, a labyrinthine maze containing the best and brightest of the Orphan Blood fan club. God, I hope I get to see Mr. Beast before Moloch demands my firstborn. Featuring such amazing attractions as the room designed for humans and the giant blender that fires you into space. But that is nothing compared to
That's
the main
just
attraction of
Sans
our
Fortress
wealthy
from Dark
guests,
Souls
who are
1.
here to provide us with captivating insights into exactly how many children it takes to mine our cobalt. Can't wait to see what amazing life advice these
Words of wisdom.
guys
Get up at 5 a.m. Journal. Be the owner of 95 properties.
Okay, thank you.
Sit
That's
on grind set.
That sounds like Slimesicle.
Buy as many Funko Pops as
hi
you can.
there.
Make the normies think
Have
you
we
aren't
met
immortal.
before?
10 rules for life.
Oh god, they got him
Tell
too.
a guy to kill people.
Okay,
he
I
actually
understand. I
starts
get it.
doing
I get it.
Pointers and jointers. Push gamer
This
subs
is
onto my
awesome.
impressionable
Immortality is the
audience
best.
and poison all
I'm
of
just
the
having
power.
so much fun.
Wisdom
That's
for the
that's
system.
really good
Found a
advice.
cult
I'm
of
gonna take that to
billionaires.
heart. I'm
Gaslight
gonna
the
use that
city
advice.
out of
I'm
the
gonna take
local
that advice.
schizophrenic.
How that hurt my ears and my eyes.
Taking our
Thank you,
medication
Maxor.
and restoring the light of God, we decide to ride the elevator. As long as it takes. All
That's
the
a
way up to the
normal
Dark
elevator music.
Actual level name. The only mission in this game to give me a piercing migraine, which, if you've seen this video, is really fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Reducing dance floor to the
I think I'm gonna get one by the end of it.
demon inside of it. This nightclub is designed from the ground up to hurt anyone with functioning eyeballs, and with enough time, reduce the number of functioning eyeballs. This presents a little bit of a challenge when you're trying to see the enemies. So to reach our targets, we're going to have to be very precise and subtle.
Yeah, that's what the subtle means, yep.
Today I will be opening a normal door and okay, never mind. Really like the way the NPCs just to slowly gather around you in a circle. Really makes me feel so welcome and protected.
When the beat drops, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
My God.
Theory time.
Oh God,
As civilians are a writhing mass of
I
flesh.
just want
vaguely
to know where the
connected by
bathroom is.
vegetative
You
psychological
don't have to
link.
do this to
I
me.
boiled a baby alive into 1,000 knots.
So we liquidate every member of this godless cave,
Okay.
including the man behind it all, Michael Jackson. I don't know why he moves like that. And after investigating his PC,
Why not?
we move on to the funny office level so I can organize a meeting between HR and the bullets in my gun.
HR, not CEO.
Welcome to Control Incorporated, the world's only Fortune 500 company where the employees do not have pathfinding and will walk out the 9th floor. And today, we're going to be taking workplace harassment to
I don't
the
know.
next level.
I probably
starting
would in
by,
this world.
Clearing out the witnesses. This mission consists of many targets spread throughout the world's most ridiculous waste of real estate. Really gotta commend the devs for their sick Roblox hobby. My favorite part of the office is when they forgot to code Michael Scott's pathfinding and he fucking dies. So after navigating a hostile workplace environment and giving our employees a big severance package, we decide that now is the time to go on strike, especially since I am 100% of the remaining workforce. My demands are simple. Let me kill Jeff Bezos, taking the elevator in the center of the building.
Go ahead.
One day, we advance past the penthouse guards and accidentally back down. I'm gonna break in through the fucking window.
Do you have any idea what you've just done? Do you even know who I am? I am the one entrusted by the Trigons to keep this world together. And you've been making my job very difficult.
Sorry?
Sorry isn't going to cut it. I want this bitch's penis fucking exploded. This dimension is rotten to its core. Shoot me.
What?
Even if you kill me, you will change nothing. You cannot end immortality!
Where am I exactly?
This is just like Gorbino's quest.
Okay.
This is the Gorbino's quest.
Hey, do you know what?
This is just like Gorbino's quest.
Oh no!
This
no,
is the
I
Gorbino's
can't
quest
be
of
here.
life.
This is just like
Oh my God! They got him again.
Gorbachev's.
Can anyone tell me what's going on
This
here?
is just like Gorbino's quest.
Oh, this is the Gorbino's quest of life. We did it, guys.
very hard
We
beat
finally
with some
found
kind of
the world's
a
only video game,
shamisen.
and all we had to do was the reality merge. Welcome to the Archon Grid, a horrifying plane of eternal torment sitting at the end of reality itself. Really love the opportunity to meet people. And to get to the bottom of this twisted game, we're going to have to navigate a funny series of challenges from the hit popular video game to Gorbino's Quest, which, by the way, increases the speed of the orange demon based on your FPS. And mine was 200. This level was 3 times harder than intended. Gambino's Best is a game made up of many mysteries, which
people with good PCs are crying.
By Freddy Fazbear. I like the part of the movie where they help a nice old man fit into his new suit. The only issue being
look how jolly you are. How jolly you've become.
Gorbino's Quest do be having 500 hours of mind-pumping action, so we make our way through the hordes of PS1 goblins, eventually. Then, about 2 minutes later, find ourselves fighting God. It's just like my favorite Japanese video games. And after matching the two across with no future consequences, we journey to the center
Every
of the Archon
JRPG ends with a god.
reality, once and for all.
Looks like an error message from Gmod. On the Source engine.
What the fuck is this shit? Hey guys, Maxor here, and welcome to hell. At this point, I'm really starting to vibe with it, honestly. Yes, that is a common problem. What? No, I specifically wanted to leave this place. So, after killing the concept of death and eternally trapping our souls on this hellish plane, we acquire enough funds to purchase a normal house in a very welcoming neighborhood where we can relax and do all of the activities
you can become the landlord.
Like watch my favorite channel, open the fridge correctly, speak to the devil, and admire my 50 copies of Gorbino's Quest. Heading as far away from that place as possible and immediately fighting 3 gods. Because that went so well last time, we noticed that all
pretty well, I don't
has
know.
been tainted a blood red. This is a reference to Neon Genesis Evangelion. Also, the game just lets me change the blood color to something
Elden
very
Ring.
suggestive. How's about we go to town and strike up a normal conversation?
I follow the teachings of fuckbro99.
I don't know what I was expecting.
The strong decide
You know what, never mind. This level is really fun. I like the part with the 9 transparent flesh demons and the whatever that is.
Hey there, buddy. It's great to see you. Not every day
Welcome
you
back,
can meet
Pyro.
someone so ripe for purification.
What does that mean?
Now we can work on making you beautiful. Like me.
Well, I guess this is it. I have everything that I could ever want. Money, power, literally
This is a familiar song.
So much has changed, and yet I'm still just a pawn.
Is it Nier?
Maybe I'll always be a pawn. No, I can't give up.
I think it
here.
is Nier. I
I've
could be
still got
wrong.
one target left. One person who was always there.
You
Someone
see
flying
yourself?
from the shadows and yet so far away. And as long as I can find them, I still got a way to change
That was
things.
Master Chief for a
I
second.
still have hope. Well, guess we'll never know. So after finding the Dark Orb to unlock the super secret hardest difficulty, it's a metaphor for nihilism or some shit. Honey, the screaming cube is the
bro.
final part of the game. We arrive back at the place where this mess first began. And to finally take out the source of this world's corruption, we're going to have to be a little bit creative. Because this world's corruption has an HP of several million. And also he makes you short. So, to defeat our final foe, we head deep into the Cruelty Squad catacombs, past the assortment of random enemies, and into the chambers of the funny golem, which, upon death, fires off a total of 1,000 flechettes into the room.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Special weapon, which scales its damage based on how much money you have in the stock market. And I just so happen to have a little bit of an index fund.
You are nothing without me. I created Cruelty Squad. I created you. I own you.
Oh shit, that was one
Bye.
shot. This looks like an interesting level exit.
Life.
No, please don't make me do this again. God fucking damn it. This is not good for the YouTube bit rate. Really,
I don't know, it looks pretty good.
Hire an animator for this one, I guess.
Hired animator. There was no animators through the entire thing.
This shit is making my head hurt. Why is it giving me
Honestly, if it
good advice?
if it's affecting Maxor's well-being, that says a lot.
This is just a
because he makes these videos himself.
game, honestly. The final level of Cruelty Squad is a loop of endless trauma.
Look at Isaac from Binding of Isaac.
Rooms so named because of how many times I had to
Similar art style, I
trapped in this
think.
new and terrifying realm. We are stripped of our assets, our upgrades, and our sense of actual level design, forcing us to use all the mechanics that I forgot about 20 hours ago. This stage is a place of chaos, a place of torment, where, much like the rest of the game, we are forced to adapt to the absolutely nonsensical, all so we can reach the cradle of life, and finally put
I mean, of course you can. It's not that surprising.
Whatever this shit is, I am not paid enough to analyze this. So
Onion?
being a little
Onion
rough
layers?
and, possibly untested before release, Trauma Loop is the perfect encapsulation of what makes Cruelty Squad an amazing game, with multiple equally insane routes, mind-bending challenges, and a headache-inducing visual aesthetic that I can assure you is necessary for the game to function. I have never experienced a game that was so equally fun as it was terrifying, and I definitely recommend that you play it. So if you want to pick up Cruelty Squad,
I think I'm good. I've seen enough of it to decide never to play it.
Spoiled it for you. Seriously though, in a world of crazy graphics and even crazier development cycles, it's good to know that people are still
Genshin
making games
Impact.
with just a little bit of personality. I'm Maxor, and this has been your guide to late-stage retinal damage. And as always,
It's more than just retinal damage.
best. Wake up early, CEO.
There's definitely a few
mindset.
tumors in my body now.
Subscribe to the fucking channel.
I mean, what did I expect? As I said in the beginning, it's a hybrid of Maxor's editing and the game itself. I'm surprised I don't have a headache now. I was actually expecting it. I was actually preparing for it. But oh well. It's insane. The entire game, the entire person of Maxor and whoever created it. There's possibly one person as well. I think it is. Could be wrong that only one person created the entire Cruelty Squad. But still. Oh, he even put... Use code Maxor for 10% off Garbino's Quest and crossed out gamer subs. Right. Actually, he did it twice. In the description and in the comment. There we go, that's what I wanted. Voice in the video. There was Pirate, Jimothy was one of them, yeah. There was Slimesicle, there was Badger. Oh, Uber Danger was one of them, I think I recognize him as well. And then people like Wes, McCrackle, and Cottontail VA. I don't think I recognize their voices. I don't think I've seen... I mean, I think they were in the previous videos, but I've never seen like their specific content and stuff. So I wouldn't recognize them just by their voice. Unlike Slimesicle or Russian Badger, or Pyro, or Jimothy, all that. Jimothy was there multiple times. I was trying to remember his name, but I couldn't. Before watching the video, I was trying to remember... Like, I did the reaction on Jimothy's video, but I couldn't remember his name, and the only name that came to my head was Jimmy. And it's close, but not correct. Anyway. I'm gonna leave now, so thank you everybody for watching this. I appreciate it a lot, I hope to see you next time, and goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.